What's up, everyone? Kevin Oak here, getting into another video. Today is squat day, but it's not your usual squat day where you see me squat like 800 pounds. Not gonna be a lot of those anytime soon, but my bad, Mikey was just happening to pop up in the background. But yeah, right now I'm kind of in the phase where I'm at the end of rehab slash like starting to build back strength in my quads. My quad is feeling a lot better. It's almost fine. Like, it feels fine for the most part. If anything, I've just had some residual pain because of the quad tear, like in my knees, a little bit in my hip. So obviously there's a little imbalance left to right. And also, like, when I feel my quad, I can feel structurally it's still a little different than once before. It's still a little separated, but it feels fine. I've been doing like full range of motion exercises, obviously. I can do that. I can squat like all the way down. When I'm stretching, I can stretch like full range of motion. So, you know, there's good things there, but just have to keep strengthening it. My PT, David Joe, he doesn't want me really doing barbell squats yet. I can do them, like I did port squats last week, but he prefers that I stay with like more unilateral stuff and more slow eccentric stuff, more important than anything right now. He really wants to be working on the eccentric phase of the lifts. He doesn't really care about the concentric, but he says the eccentric phase of the lifts is the harder part of the lifts. Therefore, he wants to be working on that and strengthening that, especially since when I tore my quad, it was on the way down, and obviously that's the eccentric. Anyway, he wants me to really focus on the eccentric phase of all of my lifts and all my lifting. The other day, I did some single arm deadlifts where I was focusing on like a slow eccentric. So that's what he really wants to be focusing on. So most of the exercises I've been doing have been centered around that and focusing on that. Today, I'll probably do some Smith machine squats. Like after I do my rehab stuff, and I'll get some of that in too. I don't like to record all of it because it's just very time consuming. And then I'm just focusing too much on like recording versus like just properly doing what I need to do. You know what I mean? And then just lengthens the time of everything I'm doing, yada yada. I'm taking too much rest. But I'll get some of it on video. But I'll probably do Smith machine squats where you kind of put your feet about a foot forward. That way it makes it easier for you to drop all the way down in a straight line, which kind of gives you a maximum range of motion in your quad. It's almost like a standing leg extension, but it hits your quad. It hits every part of your quad. So I like doing those. Those are a good exercise for me right now. I've been doing single leg, like slow eccentric single leg hack squats. I don't know if I'm gonna do them today, but you know, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna see what I wanna do, but obviously I'll put together a good overall leg workout. But yeah, other than that, things are feeling good. Just gotta build up. I have been thinking about like when I wanna compete again. Obviously, like I'm simply not gonna get into a meet prep until I'm 100%. That's just being honest, and I'm not gonna rush it. But I mean, I think the two main meets are gonna be, as of right now, are like in September, like the Showdown and the Pioneer meet. So I'll probably do one of those, assuming I can, assuming time-wise everything lines up. But other than that, I'm feeling good. You know, body weight's down. I'm getting close to 230. I got down to 231 the other day, so I did like a nice refeed day. Had a lot of calories that day, so I was back up to like 233, 234. This morning I was 232, so I want to hang around that like 230, maybe a little under 230 range until I'm actually back in like some sort of like meet prep or something like that. In which case then I'll get up to like 240, but I'll still be able to compete at 220. But I don't really want to be much over 240, if at all, anymore. I just don't want to do it. It's bad for my body. It makes you so inactive. You know, you feel so heavy. When I'm over like 250, it's like walking a couple blocks, I get like shin pumps. It's just, I don't want to do that anymore. And then there's also just the supplements involved. I don't want to go crazy on that anymore either. I'd rather do much more, you know, moderate supplementation. And I think I can still break world records of like moderate supplementation and still being at a lower body weight and competing in the 220s. So that's my goal. That's the challenge that I've set forth for myself at this point. Other than that, check out my website, growoakstrong.com. There's 3 programs up there: a power building program, a 50-day squat program as well as an upper body program. It's been doing pretty well. They're selling better than I thought they would, so that's cool. I'm happy people are using them. More than anything, it's always cool to see that people are buying it from like all over the world. Like I'm seeing countries, and it's the same thing with Barbell Commission. People buy from us, like every country you can think of, someone has probably purchased stuff from us. So it's just cool to see that you have an effect on people that you can't like physically touch or see in person, but because of like, you know, the internet is and everything, like it's almost like they're right outside. It's almost like they're right next to you in the gym, and you can have that effect. You can help them with their training. So I always find that to be pretty cool. We're going, there's 3 programs, but also there is the coaching, obviously, is up on there as well, but there's also an option for like video analysis or like a live video. So you can do like a 60-minute live video with me, whether like I did one the other day where I was just talking a guy through like how to set up his training around his work schedule, because he had a very kind of interesting situation of how his work days are, because he's a fireman. But that can be anything. That could be something like if you want me in, you can have me live for one of your training sessions where I'm watching you and we're just on FaceTime or something. If you just have your headphones in and it has a microphone, and you just set your phone up to where it's obviously focused on you, I can walk you through a squat workout. I can walk you through your deadlifts. I can do your technique live. So anything like that would fall under that 60-minute live session. So I definitely I think that's something that people can definitely take advantage of. So just check out the website, growoakstrong.com, barbellcommissionapparel.com as well. We'll probably do a release like next weekend. I'm pretty sure we gotta do the photo shoots though, but pretty sure next weekend there'll be some new Barbell Commission gear. So yeah, that's about it.
Oh,